Hey, y'all. Hope you're doing well and having a really good week. This has been a great week of finishing up The Enemy of the People. I'm looking forward to your final thoughts on the work, and I'm just super impressed with how well you've analyzed and just really thought through this literature. So again, just fantastic job. I want to talk to you about your final research project. And I want you to keep in mind, this is just an overview and a handout. We're really going to jump into the nitty gritty next week and talk about the organization and just expectations. So you've accomplished so much in only 10 weeks. You've learned how to find academic research, critically analyze that research, and organize that research through the creation of an annotated bibliography. At that point in time, you took the research that you organized and you crafted a well-organized problem and solution essay where you were required to argue that a problem existed, and then you were required to find a viable solution that had to do with your field. After the completion of that essay, you dove into your literature component where you sought to analyze the characters, themes, and the timeless truths of The Enemy of the People. But now we are going to move to our final research project, an argumentative essay about one of the most important topics of today, which is technology. I think most of us could say that technology plays an intricate role in our lives, whether that be our personal, educational, or work lives. In your final project, you will choose one of the following questions to write an argumentative research essay. Let's recall what that argumentative essay means. An argumentative essay is a genre of writing that requires you to investigate a topic, collect, generate, and evaluate evidence, and establish a position on the topic in a concise manner. You will choose one of the following questions to create your essay. Your thesis should come from your answer to one of the following. Should social media platforms be banned from collecting their users' data? Should companies have to hire human workers over using autonomous machines? Should cell phones be banned from vehicles? Has the internet made society better? Should parents limit screen time for kids? Should everyone get the internet for free? Is technology too isolating? Should cyberbullying carry legal consequences? Again, guys, you will choose one of these questions to unpack in your essay. After you choose a question and a focus, you'll create an essay that is argumentative in nature and proves your point. I want you to keep in mind that in your last body paragraph, you will be expected to address the other side of that argument, but with a rebuttal to show that you have researched and critically considered both sides. You will receive an outline next week that will break down the various parts of the essay. But what I want you to keep in mind for now is the essay should be a minimum of 4 pages, completed in MLA format, and have a works cited page where 3 out of your 5 required sources must be peer-reviewed. What I want you to do this week is really think about what question that you want to talk about, start brainstorming, and start gathering evidence, start looking at what the research says, and figure out what you're going to write about. Next week, your folder will hold an outline that will be due that Wednesday. I'll review those, and then you'll hit the ground running on your essay by the end of the week. Guys, you know how to do research writing at this point in time. You know what it requires. You know what the formation looks like. You've gotten reviews on your previous essay. So a lot of this is really going to be you working on your own terms and really making sure that you're prepping and ready to go. And what I want you to keep in mind is that you will be doing an oral presentation over this particular essay. So as you're writing and as we're reviewing and as you're whittling down what you really want to convey, you'll also need to be working on a presentation component. And there will be more information about that next week as well. I'm going to release that early so you can work on it as you're working on your paper. But that will be your final exam for this class, is the oral component to this paper. So essentially, you will be presenting on what you wrote. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and let's continue to work hard and make it a great week.